it's Ross, and today I'm going to teach you how to make my favourite simple pasta dish. Sorry about the mess, that's from the last video I just made, which will either have gone up already or be going up next. So first thing you want to do is you want to get some boiling water in the pan, and so what you want is you want 2 cups of pasta, 1 cup of pasta per person. Now I will probably have this now for my lunch, and then I might have a bit later on. So I'm going to have 2 cups. Right, so there's 1 cup. Turn the gas on my turn the gas on, and then 2 cups. Don't forget that the pasta expands like twice its size. So how to say it says cook for 10 to 12 minutes, so I'll probably cook it for 12 minutes. I'll be back when that 12 minutes is done, or midway through to do the next stage. Right, so here's the next job to make what's going to go in the pasta. You need a knife, sun-dried tomatoes, and some feta cheese. I'm not quite sure where it would be. Oh yeah, found it. And some feta cheese. Now, this is a vegetarian pasta. If you want, you can add ham. You can also add olives. But I eat olives, but I think it tastes better with it, as the olives tend to overpower the flavours. And also, like I said, you can add ham, but I think it kind of spoils the dish. I think it's better basic, just with these couple of ingredients. So what you want to do is just slice it up quite fine. Sun-dried tomatoes first. Doesn't really matter what you do first. Sun-dried tomatoes or feta. To be honest, I should have done the feta for worst first, because obviously I'm going to have to cut it up, just wipe the blade off him. Now, don't worry about going a bit over the top on the tomato. Be careful about going over the top on the feta. It's quite a strong cheese. Or at least the one I've got is. You can get mild fetas, but the one I've got is quite a strong cheese. And obviously it crumbles and coats the pasta. So the main flavour should be tomato and olive oil, really. Also, as you can see, it's heated like an oil. Use that oil to dress the pasta. Well, that's what I do. I use the olive oil that's sort of tomato infused to dress the pasta, just to give it extra flavour. How many? I'm doing 2 servings, so I think I'll put 6 tomatoes in. It's 3 a serving. If you can, make sure the feta's nice and cold before you put it into the pasta, because then it cuts easier and doesn't crumble so much. How many tomatoes have I cut now? I don't know, I'll just do 1 more. Also, these jars, like these that come in, any jar with a, oh, my hands are greasy. Any jar with a popper lid, save. I'm going to show you what to do with them in another video. Don't know when that'll be. Save, because you can use it to store food. Feta, I suppose, is the next one. So what have I got? I've got 6 minutes on the pasta. So you just want to cut your feta up into cubes. Make sure your knife's nice and dry. I think I'll cut it on this end, so I don't cover the packaging with olive oil. Right, so if I best way to cut this is just to do it in rows. So if I do, it's quite deep too. So if I do 2 rows, actually I'll do 3 rows. 3 rows, and then what you want to do is pop those rows out like that. Don't forget to wrap the feta up, otherwise when you put it back in the fridge, because otherwise the flavour goes. And then just slice it, not too thin, maybe 1/4 of an inch. You may also want to cut the blocks that you've made in half, because they're quite tall, but I mean I'm not going to bother. Make sure they're all broken up and they're not stuck together, and then you can just mix it in with the tomatoes. So now it's just a waiting game. How long will the pasta take? Right, so next thing you want to do is get a bowl out. Now you might have remembered that I said a cup to 1 person for 1 serving. That's if you're having it for a meal or a lunch. But if you're having it like as a side salad, not like a salad, yes, side serving, sorry. So you've got a barbecue. I mean, often if we have a barbecue, my dad or me, or sometimes my mum will just make up a bowl of this and just stick it on the table. Goes quickly, and if anything's left over, that's my job. Don't forget to stir the pasta, like I've just done. I've left it for 13 minutes without cooking, and where there was a tiny bit of one sticking out of the ground, it's still crispy, so or dry, shall I say. So yeah, don't forget while you're doing all of this to keep stirring the pasta. Here's my mess of a sink. Now when you strain it off, I mean I can't find the strainer, so I just use this chip fryer thing. I think we've only ever used it once, but it was after, so we got it anyway. You can see how much those that 2 cups has expanded. So just shake it off. Don't shake it too hard, otherwise the pasta will break up. But just give it a shake just to get all the water off. And now what you want to do, take this, make sure that all the water's off of it, and then you want to grab the bowl that I was talking to you about earlier, all the water off, tip it in. Ow, I just got scalded. Right, and then you want to go and take this and just leave it outside to cool. You might want to cover that. I'll probably cover that, and when it's cooled, come back. So when you're waiting like that, just make the most of the opportunity to clean. When it's sort of halfway cooled down, this is the point you want to drizzle. Don't do all the oil you're going to put on, just drizzle some oil on. What the oil will do is stop the starch from sticking the pasta fibres together and creating a big slobbery mess. I mean, you can already see it's allowing the fibres of the pasta to break up. Back on the step. So it's definitely cold enough now. I can't express this enough. When you put the filling in, or the sauces and stuff, it's got to be stone cold, otherwise it won't taste as good as it can taste. So this is stone cold now. So all you want to do is just get that and just scrape it in. And give it a mix. And then you want to add more of the oil. The good thing about this oil is it's olive oil, so it's not hydrogenated, and it's not so bad for you. You want quite a bit, just as a dressing. Oh, and another tomato for that. I'll keep that in there. I might as well. I'll eat it anyway. Now, I think it could have done with some more tomatoes, to be honest. I'm probably going to cut some more up. And then I'm going to myself a nice serving. My thing's covered in oil. Sorry, my camera's covered in oil. So, all I'm going to do now is just with the leftover stuff, cover it with cling film. And then put it in the fridge. Make sure you keep it in the fridge without knocking mushrooms everywhere. But yeah, make sure you keep it in the fridge nice and cold. And to be honest, if you leave it sort of half a day or so, it tastes better. But I was that hungry, I'm just going to eat it now. So, thanks for watching this cooking video. Like I said, there's one already going up, or one's going to be going up in a minute after this one, I'm not quite sure. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.